Good for 9, 211 coming at you with another video. This video is regarding what I had said I was going to be posting. Some of the Portuguese, Spanish, and English. I know there's some English, Asian, and then Japanese. You have Korean as well. I'm sure there's more. I've seen German and whatnot. Um, Starter decks, the original from 2002, how it all started, before anything was out for sale or anything. This is all that was available, the starter deck. So I'm going to try to go pretty quickly to cover as much as I can, as I always do. I know people have a lot of questions, concerns with what sells and whatnot. I'm going to be making a tier list. And it's going to be definitely based in my experience, what makes the most money, in case you've ever wanted to buy some of these decks or build one of these decks. You don't necessarily have to buy them today or right now, the second. You can buy them over time, and I can teach you how to get them. So moving forward with this, so these are obviously Portuguese, and this one is sealed, and I have some sealed Blue Eyes White Dragon. I have some sealed Blue Eyes White Dragon. This one is one of the ones that I opened. So I'm gonna be going over prices, specifically the Portuguese. So the Portuguese, what's been going on? So I'm gonna be moving this out of the way. And this one too. And I'm gonna move these. So what's actually been going on with this is the Portuguese was one of the cheapest. Also the English, Asian, and the English, all of them, they were all fairly cheap. They were like $50 to 100. In the last, I think, 4 years, we've seen an increase in them, going up in price, and value. Nothing special, nothing new. Everybody knows that that's what happens, right? Over time, everything goes up in price. That's just the way it works, inflation and whatnot. So I'm gonna be going over some of some of these, and what you expect, what should you expect, you should get. And sometimes people, like my friends that went out, or even online, people tell me like I'm stupid for opening some of these packs, even the English. In fact, I had opened first edition Blue Eyes White Dragon on a different channel that I used to have. One of the ones that I got canceled for, but basically I don't really care because I have so many of these. All of them: the English, Asian, the Spanish, the Portuguese, the French, the European, and then the English version. So I really don't care, right? So last week, somebody was asking me about these, and they were telling me which one were the cheapest to buy, and I told them some of the Portuguese have seen some decline in price. So sealed, brand new, mint perfect, they're currently somewhere around $200 per each one. The most famous, the most popular, the most sought after are usually the Dark Magician and the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Blue Eyes White Dragon has always costed more than anything else because that's what people are inclined to more. The minority is actually Dark Magician. One of the reasons is because Blue Eyes White Dragon has always had support, even early on, and Dark Magician barely saw some support in 2020 when COVID hit. Like the deck, I don't know if the deck is cursed or what, but I mean, as soon as it got support, everyone in the world died. So that was crazy. That's how cursed the Dark Magician is. Like, there was no support. The whole world was good. And then the year that they made support, everyone died with COVID-19. So that's crazy. If that's not cursed, I don't know what is. So so then basically um, I'm gonna be going over what it's like. So somebody asked me like last week. They told me my friend messaged me because I have other platforms uh, and also a lot of websites that I sell, and YouTube's not the only platform that I have, obviously, and this is not my only channel. And I know a thing or two about buying and selling, making money, this and that. So the thing is, people ask me like, why did you open one of them that was sealed, and I was getting a lot of hate, especially from my friends telling me like it was a bad idea, I shouldn't have done it, blah blah blah. And I have about I would have to go look at my inventory, but Portuguese I think I have two left, two or three left, I don't know. And then the open I have a lot of them, like five. I have English all opened, and then Spanish, and then the English Asian. Those are my best sellers. The price of those went up skyrocket. But basically, these used, opened, you're looking at anywhere from 100 to 150. If you can sell it for more, good for you. Because I always encourage people to make more money instead of less. It's always a good idea. Um, but one of these decks in damaged condition can vary anywhere from 40 to $80. And if you go to a yard sale, I found these decks for roughly somewhere around anywhere from $20 to $50. And some of these I did find, especially my $1,000 worth, the English. A lot of them I found them on yard sales. And I get a lot of hate from people telling me like that I'm stupid for going for yard sales and blah blah and spending $200 on Yu-Gi-Oh. But it's not bad when I turn around in one of these boxes. I'm able to sell it for 3,000. So it's like I've always said on my channel. I told people like I'd rather keep all the money and you can keep your opinions, because a lot of people, they have a lot of opinions and they don't know how to make money. Um, so yeah, so basically, words is not the same. Like getting a lot of money is very different. So yeah, so what to expect? Like I said, from this. So when I opened it, somebody I was attacked a lot, and a lot of people have asked me like, why do you open some of these if they're sealed and new? Wouldn't they lose the value? Well, actually, what's going on? So this one being a brand new one, it even has the attached on the top. It hasn't even been poked out, and it's the first edition. So basically, I could sell that for $200. The least is $180. Especially the Blue Eyes White Dragon, you're not gonna find anything for less. If you do, the boxes are damaged severely. They're torn, ripped, and stuff like that. So you're actually paying for a damaged product. Now, when you try to resell, you don't really get your money back. Like, let's say you end up buying one for like 150 or 120. When you resell it, no one's gonna buy it. So they're gonna end up buying it from you for like $80. So at that point, if you do the math, you get it for 120 and you sold it for 80, you lost $40. So you really didn't really make any. You were better off not buying it in the first place. That's why a lot of people are not financially smart, because they don't know how to make money. Making money requires you to make profit, meaning it gives you the money back, and it should at least give you double or triple, or in some cases 10 times fold what you bought it for. There's nothing wrong with making a lot of money. There's nothing wrong with that. So to the point of why this deck was open, there was 3 people online looking for these 3 cards. So if you notice, this one's from the a starter deck, another Kaiba, and then this Monster Reborn is from the Gold series, but it's the common, and it tells you right there. If I can make it YGD, and then this one also, they're not part of the starter deck, so I'll explain in a bit. What is it? SDRE. I don't know where that comes from. But some of these cards I received for free for some of my friends. They just give them to me for free. So the question is, why did I put these together with the starter deck? And here's the starter deck. Why did I put it together? The reason why is because somebody offered me to pay me 120 for these three copies, and the series number is DIK, which stands for uh, Deck Inicio do Caiba, which is the starter deck Caiba, Portuguese. So it was the first edition Gem Mint version and the Monster Reborn first edition comment and a Dark Hole. So they gave me 120 for those three. And if you do the math, um, I sold them for what the official price of the, well, I wouldn't say official, but what I'm officially selling it for, like what I constantly make money, for $200. So I sold it for $80 cheaper than if I would have sold the whole box. But guess what? I have another friend that has these copies, and I traded him for some cards some time back, and he owed me money, so he's gonna give me the cards for free. He owes me somewhere around $45, something like that. So he told me he had some laying around, and he's gotta either pay me the $45 cash that he owes me, or he could give me the cards. So I told him to give me the cards. So the cards are gonna be sent, and the deck is gonna probably be sold for 135 to 140 open, because it's all gem mint, perfect new, and the Blue Eyes White Dragon always sells good, and that's what I sold it from open. They vary anywhere from 100 to 150, but where I've gotten most of the money is in the middle of 130 to 145 is what I've sold these for. Like the money goes to my bank account, then I spend it. So if you look at it in a calculator, um, I'm gonna end up making a lot of profit out of it, because this one sealed in originality. Some of these I had bought back then when they were like $50, and some of them I found on yard sales. And yard sales, like I've told you before, they vary from 20 to $50, and some of these I've even gotten for dirt cheap, like 20, $30. Right now, like I said, the price of them has skyrocketed. It has to do with market value. As I've always said, it goes up and it also lowers. So right now it's a little bit high for it, and I believe it's going to continue to be going higher. So I don't lose any money, right? Because I initially started with like $40 for them, and then out of those $40 I made 120. Then I'm gonna get the cards for free because my friend owes me, and then the deck is gonna be sold for somewhere around 130 to 140. So if you do it in the calculator, I'm gonna be getting a large amount of profit. It's not in the millions, obviously, but it doesn't hurt when in a month I sell 40 of these, and each time the profit margin is somewhere around. It gives me my money back. Like if I spend 50 or 40 or even $100, it gives me my money back, and I make an extra 100. 100 times 40, it starts adding up, and it becomes a lot of money once you start going past 3, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000. And then this is just one product, right? You have another lineup of like 2,000 different products, and those sell as well. Then you start noticing um, it's a lot of money, sometimes more than what you make your regular 8-hour jobs. So as a side job, it's not bad. You just have to know what you're doing. I know a lot of people have asked me questions regarding of how much does it make in profit and blah blah and this. I know a famous YouTuber called Robbie. He actually started small time, kind of like me, selling, and then he started noticing the profit, and he actually did his full shop of Yu-Gi-Oh, doing taxes and everything, and he's hitting close to $1 million per year. Uh, for this product, because he knows how to sell, and buying it directly from Konami, they sell them to you for dirt cheap. A lot of the product you just get for free, right? They send you product, like a lot of the famous YouTubers, they send you product for free because you're subscribed with them, and then after that they sell all that product, so they make a lot of money. So basically this This is the reason why I opened it, because somebody bought these three cards, and then I'm gonna re-get the cards and resold it again. And then here is the leftover, the original ones. So I'm gonna be careful. I haven't sleeved them yet, and what's it called? I haven't sleeved them yet in the skin tight sleeve. So this is the skin tight sleeve that I mean, because I ran out, because I buy and sell so much. Like, let's say I have 10, 10 sleeves at 100 each, and then within 2 weeks I'm done with them and I have to reorder more. Sometimes I order 50 packs. If you do it on a calculator, they're close to like $10 each. That's a lot of money, but it's a lot more what you make. So this is the deck. It's very gem matte prestige, and if you take a look at any of the cards and you put glare on it, basically they shine. There's no scratch anywhere. They're brand new. They smell new. They're gem matte. I know somewhere on the bottom are the rest of the foil cards. Uh, we can take a look real quick. I don't know where they are. It's just how the starter deck was made and put together. Yeah, but I don't want to shuffle them because I don't want them to be scratched. So I'm just like pulling. I don't see them. I guess it's the ones that are wavy, right? There they are. So here are some of the first edition. So the flute, and then the first edition. Um, what is it? Ludo Summoning Dragon, and then first edition. So they are Portuguese. Like I said, the English, they vary. You can sell them at whatever you want. I sold my first edition for 3,000, and then the second box I sold it for more than 4,000. Um, and the unlimited version. By the way, the other ones were closed. The unlimited, I'm sorry, the open version. Those I've sold for 1,000 to 2,000, and they vary in the middle. There's what they've been sold. Those for the English, and I've gotten them for like super dirt cheap. I had them all from original when they weren't worth trash. Well, they were worth trash, and I made a fortune from them. And then um, the unlimited version is very damaged. You can get them for $100 or less, but then you don't make any profit. If they're in mint condition, the most I've gotten open for either the Blue Eyes White Dragon or Dark Magician, and people are not really collectors. They just want it because it's nostalgic to them. When they were little, they remember. They don't play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. And those guys, they have the money because they don't play Yu-Gi-Oh and they're focused on their life. They have multiple properties, and they don't care coughing up um, like 3 box sets of like $500 each is like 1,500. You sold three. Um, the open versions, they go anywhere from 150 to $200 or 250 max, and that's where I max out at. I've never sold one open for more than 250, even the Blue Eyes White Dragons. So that's what you're looking at. Some people, they get very angry with me because they're like, "What? They're sold for $50. I seen them for $80. Go ahead and buy it. Go ahead and buy it and be like the millions of people that when you try to resell it, you don't get nothing back." And a lot of people, it's actually they're clowns or comedians, because when they buy it, the customer just ends up returning it back to you. They just return it back to you because it's in bad condition. You don't make any money. And on my side, I have people requesting another three copies of the boxes, like they want more inventory. So you can keep all your $80 buys of these that were returned to you, so you didn't make any money, and I'll just keep all the money that I'm making for these. So these are actually this one specifically, like this one. Like I said, I already told you it's gonna be sold for somewhere around 130 to 150. I'm estimating what I'm always getting. I'm always getting somewhere around 130 for them. Um, the English, they're gonna be a lot more, right? So the English usually nothing less open and gem mint 200, and that's what they have sold them for. When you get an English sealed, they start at somewhere from 300 to $500. And to be honest with you, it is true because I've sold some for that. The most I've sold, I think, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I'm remembering there was a guy who paid $600 for one closed. I've seen them for close to 1,000, but I've never sold it for that much. The unlimited, the first edition, yeah, selling them for way more than that. So if you ever want to buy any, or you want to buy some over time, you want me to help you get some for like dirt cheap, in my opinion, you could probably get some of these with my help for somewhere around $50 to $60, but they're obviously not going to be gem mint, and they're gonna be open and used. So you're gonna have to. A lot of things that people don't know is I drive around. Sometimes I go to yard sales and I get these stuff, and that's how I get these deals. Like, people just think that I'm just like staring at the roof, and they just fall on my lap. That's not how it works. So and sometimes people ask me like, why are you selling some of these cards for so expensive? And I've always told people, are you gonna pay for my gas? Are you gonna pay for my time? And you know what? People don't answer me. That's because the answer is no. They're not going to pay for my time. Not gonna pay for my gas, so somebody else will, right? So why am I going to try to force someone who doesn't want to pay for me, for my gas or for my time? The best thing to do is have somebody else pay for it, and then they pay for it, and then it's just um, case closed. It's case closed. There's nothing to say anymore, and that's what I am doing. Zero problems, zero complaints. Very happy, very successful, very popular cards, and I know what sells, what doesn't. I know the price range, so I don't have zero issues. And just a lot of people, they think they know so much, they don't know nothing. Uh, One of the things I know for sure, people don't know how to make money. That's 100% sure, because if they did, they all be looking at retiring soon, and obviously people die and they can't retire. I already know that, a large percentage of humanity. So yeah, these decks, these were also some of the decks that I was thinking of giving for Christmas. The sales this year wasn't as excellent as other years, but I mean, I already know right now the decline in price of some of these cards are low, so it's probably the best time to buy. If you want to know how to find out the market value increase or decrease, you can go in TCG Player, or eBay, or you could just go on the official Yu-Gi-Oh website, and it tells you the official prices from 2020, no, from 2002 all the way to today. And every second the prices are updated, they go up and down. So I go and I look and I do the average, and then I see when the prices are down, then I buy them, and then when the prices go up, I sell. So for example, this one right now is at a low price. Specifically the Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is the most popular one. They, like I already told you, the prices used is like 130 to 150. You won't find anything less. If you can, it's because it's damaged. You won't make any money. All the money you invest, you're gonna lose it all. The sealed, you're looking at $200 or more, and right now it's at a decline. So when the market goes up, you're gonna be looking at 280 to 300, and some of them are even gonna be going up for close to $400. Can they go more than that? Yes, they can. But obviously, the English are also going to be going up more. When the market goes up, everything goes up. It doesn't go down. So, for example, the BCCG, which is the Beckett, the cheap version of Konami's official Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed product. So I know I showed you one that somebody donated for free. The LOB versions, for such a long time, I told people to buy them, and everybody was telling me like, you're stupid, they're worthless, they were $50, $100, that's a lot of money. And I bought a lot of them. I think I bought 5 to 10 copies of some of the most expensive ones, like Blue Eyes White Dragon, the Dark Mission. During that time, they varied from $50 to $100, no more. And I bought a lot of copies. And then the market price increased, and they jumped all the way. The Dark Magician selling for somewhere around $500 to $900, a little bit shy of 1,000. And the Blue Eyes White Dragon minimum, you're looking at $600, maximum $2,000 for them. So at that time, I sold all the copies. So the Dark Magicians were selling close to 500, and the Blue Eyes White Dragon no less than 1,000. And I cashed out on all of them. And then I was talking to people, and nobody wanted to call me stupid no more. And it's because, like I said, people talk too much and they have no idea. If you talk too much, it definitely means you don't know how to make money. And you can tell people might point the finger and say, well, you talk too much. Well, pay attention to what I'm saying. I have all the product here. I'm giving it, some of it is going away from free, and some of it I'm teaching you how to sell it. Uh, the people that point their finger, they don't have this product. They don't give this product away for free. They don't teach you how to make the money because they don't know. How can you be taught if they're poor? The poor can't teach you anything. It's like having the homeless teaching you how to make $1,000. They don't know that. And 1,000 is nothing. But I mean, if you're gonna make 1,000 and give it away to charity, there's nothing wrong with that. And my job in my channel and in my Discord is to point out the fakes. I can tell fakes already. When they talk too much, I already know the person is fake. People that I definitely recommend that I've seen channels that are very genuine. Um, I think his name is Yasin, the Arabian guy. And then I seen the LC7 crew. Those guys are the best. I know Sam does really good. Um, really good profiles. And I made a tier list before of channels that are acceptable. If you want to see it, you can go check it out on my channel, or send me a comment and I'll send you a reference to my video.